Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you this 2021 Hyundai Elantra. This one is the N-Line and this one competes against the Honda Civic Si. So let me go ahead and show you all the features this one has. Under the hood there's going to be a 1.6 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that is connected to a 7-speed dual clutch transmission. This engine produces 201 horses and 195 pound-feet of torque, and the fuel economy numbers are 28 in the city, 36 highway, and 31 combined. Here is an MSRP sticker of this 2021 Elantra N-Line, and the price on this one is $26,000. So if you guys are curious about the color is called Lava Orange, and I think it looks very good on this N-Line. The front end of this Elantra is nice and aggressive, and this is the N-Line. That means this one is the faster version of the normal Elantras. But coming to the front, I really like the fact that the lines on the hood are nice and sharp. Hyundai badge is nice and big in the middle, and the grille is going to be finished in gloss black. And for the headlights, everything is halogen here except the daytime running light. I really wish that the low beam at least was LED on this N-Line. For $26,000, I think Hyundai should have made the low beam LED. This car has a ton of aggressive lines, and overall I think the design looks very good. All the way to the left they're going to be the N-Line badge, and in the bottom they're going to be some fake vents, but I think those fake vents look very good. They are finished in gloss black, and all the way inside there's going to be an opening. It's very hard to see over the camera, but there is an opening right there to let air in, and there's going to be a gloss black trim in the bottom, and this center part is going to be finished in gloss black. And overall I think the front end of this Elantra N-Line looks nice and aggressive. But let's go ahead and move to the side of this Elantra N-Line, and I'll go ahead and show you how it looks like from the side. So here is the side view of this Hyundai Elantra, and it looks very good from the side. This lava orange actually looks very good. When the sun is shining on it, it does look like an orange, but when the sun is not shining on it, or when you are on the opposite side, it does look like more of a red color. For the rims, they have a really nice design to them, and they are finished in chrome and black. And the size of those rims, they are 235 4D 18s. The size is good, and the width and the design is good, so I really like everything about those rims. They do fit the car really good. On the fender, they're going to be an N-Line badge, and for the mirrors, they are finished in gloss black. But I really wish that they had turn signal indicators, but they do have a blind spot monitoring system. The window sills are going to be finished in gloss black, and the shark fin antenna is going to be finished in gloss black, and even the spoiler in the back is finished in gloss black. So there's a good amount of gloss black on this Elantra N-Line. But let's go and move to the back of this N-Line, and I'll go ahead and show you how it looks like from the back. Here is the back of this N-Line, and honestly it looks nice and aggressive. I love the fact that the taillights are very aggressive, and they just make the back end of this Elantra super aggressive. It does have a gloss black spoiler that looks amazing, and it definitely adds a really nice look to this Elantra. This is part of the trunk. It is finished in gloss black. I'm not exactly sure why Hyundai did that with the Elantra. Even the normal Elantra actually has that black piece right there on the trunk. I'm not sure what's the purpose of it. Maybe just only design. They want it to look like a kind of like a hatchback or something like that. And I just love the fact that there is a ton of aggressive lines on this Elantra. For the taillights, only the strip is going to be LED, but the reverse light and the turn signal indicators are going to be halogen, which is expected from a $26,000 car. Elantra is going to be written right here, and I love the fact that the letters are nice and spaced out. Backup camera is going to be right on top of the Hyundai badge, and right underneath the Hyundai badge there's going to be a bind to open the trunk. And all the way in the bottom, the lower part of the bumper is going to be finished in gloss black, and the diffuser actually looks nice and aggressive. And reflectors in the bottom, I love the fact that the reflectors are nice and long, and this gloss black piece actually continues to the side. It does definitely look nice. And for the exhaust tips are connected to the exhaust pipe. It does have a single dual exhaust pipe, so there's no fake tips or anything like that. And overall, I think the back of this Elantra actually looks very nice, and I prefer the Elantra over the Sonata nline. Here is the key. It does have a really nice weight to it, and it looks pretty good. It does have Hyundai badge in the back, and it does have 5 buttons on it: lock, unlock, remote start, trunk release, and a panic button. To remote start the car, you have to lock it once and then hold down the remote start button. Let's go ahead and open the trunk. As I told you guys, there are going to be 3 ways. They're going to be 1 on the key, 1 on the trunk, and 1 inside. But let me go ahead and show you this button right here. Just go ahead and click on it, and the trunk opens halfway, and then you have to do the rest of the work. It's not spring loaded. And inside there is a good amount of space for a small car like the Elantra. It does have a cargo net, and let me go ahead and actually remove this cargo net and show you what's underneath. So the cargo net is out of the way, and underneath there's going to be the spare tire with the jack and the jack tools, and you could actually drop the seats down by pulling on these 2 levers right here. So you could drop the left side or the right side. Here is the door handle. It does have a sensor right behind it. That's how you unlock the car, and to lock it, just go ahead and tap on this sensor. For the front door panel, it looks very good, but this top portion right here is plastic. This is wrapped in leather, and I really like the 3 lines of red stitching right here on the door. I think they do give this car a really nice look. There's going to be a tweeter right here, and the door handle actually feels very nice and solid, so I really like that. It doesn't feel cheap. And here are the window switches, mirror controls. They look okay. And the armrest, it's hard. It is finished in that synthetic rubber material. This is plastic, which is expected. A bottle holder and a tiny bit of storage place. And here is the speaker. It does have a really nice design to it. And for the seats, they are nice and aggressive, and I really like the design of the seats, and they will definitely hug you in place when you are taking corners. And there is a good amount of red stitching on them. This part right here is wrapped in leather, and this is cloth, nice and grippy. And the seat controls are right there with lumbar support. But let's go ahead and move inside this nline, and I'll go ahead and show you how it looks like from the inside. Alright, so here is the inside of this 2021 Hyundai Elantra nline, and as you guys heard, this thing sounds really good. In person it sounds even better. It does have that pops and crackle noise, and I just love the fact that there is pops and crackles from this 1.6 liter 4-cylinder, and I think Hyundai did a great job with the exhaust setup on this Elantra nline. I did drive the Sonata nline, and honestly the exhaust didn't sound that good. It didn't even have that pops and crackles, but in this one there is a ton, so I really like that. Here is the steering wheel. It has a really nice design, and I love the fact that there is a ton of stitching right here on the steering wheel. It is wrapped in leather. The 10 and 2 grip are nice and thick. Paddle shifters are nice and long. They even get extended into the bottom, as you guys see. And overall, I think the design looks very good. It does have the N badge all the way in the bottom and all the way to the left. They're going to be a good amount of gloss black, and right here on the left they're going to be the volume controls, phone controls, voice command, and all the way to the right they're going to be the smart cruise in this Elantra nline, and they're going to be this button right here will control that screen on the right. You could toggle through a few things, and the gauges look very good. The font is really nice, and overall I think the design looks very good. All the way to the right, there's going to be that small screen. It will display what mode you're in. And overall I think the gauges look very good. It doesn't have the digital gauges from the limited trim, but I think those gauges look good. Paddle shifters feel nice and solid, and they're finished in that black chrome color. And all the way to the left, they're going to be the headlight controls, the turn signal controls, and to the right they're going to be the wiper controls. And overall I think the design of the stalks are very nice. And all the way to the left, they're going to be the drive mode button. I really like the location of it. I don't think any car actually has it in that location, so I just love the fact that it's nice and big and it has its own location. In the bottom, they're going to be the brightness control, lane keep assist, traction control. Here is a screen. It's an 8-inch screen, and it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The system itself is nice and responsive, and overall I think it looks very good, and the way how it's integrated I think it looks good. But as you guys see, it is finished in gloss black, and it does collect a good amount of dust. There are going to be some hard buttons right here on the left, volume knob, tune knob on the right with few buttons right there. Overall I think design looks good, but I just hate the fact that it's finished in gloss black and it collects a good amount of dust. Here is the backup camera, nice and clear, and it's wide as well. Engine start stop. Climate controls are super easy to use. It does have an auto function, a sync function. Here is the fan speed. It does have heated seats, 3 stages, which is good. Driver and passenger, of course. And in the bottom, they're going to be a wireless phone charger with 2 USBs, and they're going to be a 12-volt. And here is the shifter that will control the 7-speed dual clutch transmission in this nline. And honestly, this transmission is very fun and feels like you're driving a stick shift. And by the way, this car actually rolls very quick, so when you put it in drive, the car just wants to go, and it feels very light. And I'm definitely going to be taking this nline on a test drive and tell you what I think about this nline. There's going to be a button right here to turn on the camera without putting the car in reverse. And right here is going to be 2 cup holders. This mini cup holder I think comes standard with it, and it does have a handbrake. Here is the armrest. It is finished in that synthetic rubber material, and inside there's going to be a very good amount of space, but there is no 12-volt or USBs or anything like that. Rear view mirror is nice and big, and I love the fact that the bezels are not too thick. Up top, they're going to be the light control, sunroof control, and it does have the Hyundai Blue Link halogen lights, which is expected, of course. And here is the sunroof, a normal size sunroof. Let me go ahead and open it. And here is the visor. Feels nice and solid. It's not finished in the same material as the headliner. It's finished in plastic, but it feels nice and solid. There's going to be a light, and there's going to be a mirror right here, a good size mirror. Here is a back door panel, and the back door panel is the same as the front. This top portion right here is plastic. This is actually wrapped in almost leather, and this is plastic. Even the armrest here in the back is plastic, so Hyundai did actually cheap out in the back. Plastic here in the bottom, a bottle holder, a speaker, and the door handle feels nice and heavy, almost like the front, but a tiny bit lighter, which is completely fine. Back seats are actually nice and spacious. Of course, they're not going to be as aggressive as the front. Very good amount of headroom. And they're going to be an armrest with 2 cup holders. No AC vents here in the back, no 12-volt or USBs. And here is how the front of this Elantra nline looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2021 Hyundai Elantra nline. I would like to thank Key Hyundai in Milford and Faraz for providing me this nline. If you guys are interested, I'm going to go ahead and put the information and link in the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.